been doing a lot of that. However, I have more wiggle room, so that is why today we are going to be talking about the books that I want to read in December. So this video is my December TBR, which hopefully I follow it. Hopefully I don't stray from it, because I am a mood reader, so I know I am definitely going to struggle sticking to a list. However, hopefully after a little while I ease myself into that and I just continue, reading the books that I want to read on my TBR. Because some books I need to just get off my TBR, so that way I have more room for more books. So today we're going to start, and I already pulled up the names, descriptions, authors of all the books that I wanted to add to my TBR. So I already started reading 2 of these, so we're getting off to a good start. I already started Give Me a Reason by A.L. Jackson in the Redemption Hill series. And it is about Eden Murphy. So we're going to read the description real quick. Eden Murphy came into my club looking to make some extra cash. A girl like her didn't belong in a place like this. She'd get ripped to shreds, most likely by me. There's nothing but sweetness dripping from her sexy little body, and I'm the monster who's salivating to get a taste. Trent Lawson is the last man I should want. Dark, dangerous, so wickedly gorgeous he makes my knees weak. He's also an arrogant jerk and happens to be my new boss. When I discover his adorable son is also in my kindergarten class, I know I have to keep my distance. But neither of us can ignore the attraction that flames. One glance and our hearts race. One touch and we're aching for what we can't have. One night and we're falling fast. Dragging her into my sordid world is wrong. It doesn't matter. Eden Murphy is mine. So as I said, I already started this book. I have made it 26% of the way through, and it is a 417-page book. So that means I'm around page 100. And so far I actually really like it. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did. Well, starting to anyway. I started it last night. I'm very, ready to be pushed in to see what else happens. We've already had a lot being introduced to us. It kind of feels like a lot was pushed our way at first, but I've gotten used to it. So now that that's happening, hopefully I enjoy the book as much as I would like to. The next book I already started, which I've already finished the rest of the series that happened earlier. So I'm coming back to The Retribution of Mara Dyer in the Mara Dyer series by Michelle Hodkin. So the description for this one is that Mara Dyer wants to believe there's more to the lie she's been told. There is. She doesn't stop to think about where her quest for the truth might lead. She should. She never had to imagine how far she would go for vengeance. She will now. Loyalties are betrayed, guilt and innocence tangle, and fate and chance collide in the shocking conclusion to Mara Dyer's story. Retribution has arrived. So this one I'm also very excited for. Kind of nervous though, because I kind of felt like with the second book my interest kind of dwindled. I didn't feel like it had the same oomph that the first book had. So hopefully it comes back, my love for the series, with the last book in the installment. So next up we have Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I picked this one up because of Larissa Reed's again. I love the books that Larissa Reed's recommends in her videos. So she recommended this one a while back, but I just watched the video. So I decided I was going to read this for December. Hopefully I follow it. This is a college romance, and the description is as follows. For years I've dreamt of what college life could bring, and while some things changed, there was always one constant. It didn't matter how wild I allowed my imagination to run, it always led me to the same place in the end. It led me to him. My future was clear, and he was it. Until suddenly he wasn't. Now I'm a shell of who I was, on a path too blurry to follow, and I see no way out, no way up. They say first loves last forever. That's exactly what I'm afraid of. So I'm assuming, with it being 681 pages, it is a slow burn, second chance romance. I do not know if that is correct. Do not quote me on that. Do not write it down, as Larissa Reed says. But I'm very excited because I know she said this was one of her favorite Megan Brandy books. So, that being said, I'm going to try to read it for December. Another book I wanted to read in December was The Scarlet Rose in the Shazka Fairy Tales series by Valia Lind. I know nothing about it. I know it is a Beauty and the Beast retelling and a fantasy, so I'm going to read out the description for you. This is a long description, so here we go. Nikita has one goal in life, to take her father's place in the Bratva syndicate. While her sisters want nothing more than advantageous marriages to wealthy men, Nikita wants control of her own life. Good for her. But when her father is tricked into a bargain with Gavri, the prince of Skaska, to protect her family's legacy, Nikita has no choice but to steal the portal ring and take his place. Within the walls of the castle, she finds a spoiled royal, hallways filled with strange statues and a magic she didn't even know existed. Tasked with finding a way to break the curse, Nikita spends hours poring over ancient texts looking for answers and a way out. Her one reprieve is music. After finding the hidden piano room, she takes her refuge there. Soon, so does Gavril. Suddenly, the brooding enemy is becoming a friend, or something more. Passions ignite, and Nikita must do all she can to save the prince and his people from the curse that could destroy them. Time is running out. Each day, Gavril turns more and more into a wolf, losing his human emotions and memories. If Nikita can't break the curse, there will be no trace of Gavril left, and he'll become the monster he's always feared himself to be, forfeiting his humanity and heart forever. That seems like a thing, and I love it. I am a sucker for Beauty and the Beast retellings. That is my favorite Disney movie. I am in love with that story, absolutely. I just love Belle. I love the Beast. I love everything. It's so magical. So hopefully that will bring the same kind of feel with this one, and hopefully I'll like it, you know. Okay, and then next we have Collision by Kristen Granada. And it is book 1 in the Collision series. And it says it's an emotional, slow burn, new adult romance. So after losing both of her parents, Merritt Adams was forced to grow up at a young age. Same! Oh, okay. Now, a bitter and jaded adult, she's convinced that the only person she can count on is herself. When she's injured in a fiery crash, Merritt has to learn how to accept help from her friends. But she isn't prepared for support from the popular musician she used to go to school with. Chase Brooks spent the last 2 years in California aspiring to become a rock star, but his family is cut short. No, but his dream is cut short, not his family. Oh, God, okay. But his dream is cut short when he receives word about his sick father. He returns home to be with his family and ends up seeking solace in the one girl who knows what it's like to lose everything. Merritt fights her attraction to Chase every step of the way, refusing to let him in, but beneath his cocky charm and good looks, she finds a caring man who's hurting badly just as she is. As they grow closer, the wall Merritt built around her heart begins to crumble. What Merritt doesn't know is that Chase holds the truth about who saved her from her Mangle car crash the night of the incident. And it could destroy the trust he's worked so hard for. Two sad souls could be perfect for each other, but a secret might tear them apart. So this one hopefully wrecks my emotions. You know, I need a little bit of emotional wreckage. Probably not. I probably don't need that, but you know what? I'm going to force myself to go through with it. I wanted, when I was looking for books, when this one came up, I absolutely wanted a book that absolutely wrecked me. I wanted a grumpy girl, sunshine boy book. So that is where that came in, and I'm very excited to read this one, honestly. I am scared, however, for the emotional wreckage on my heart. Hopefully it fucking takes a hold of me and slams me into a wall. So that I am ready for, and I'm super excited. You guys will be getting a vlog about this soon, letting y'all know. I know I already told you in the last video, but I'm telling you again, I finished the Hunger Games. So now we're moving on to Catching Fire. And again, know nothing about what this book's going to be about since the Hunger Games obviously ended, and that's like the whole point of the first book. And I know it wrecked me, but you will get the full review and reaction in the video. But I'm scared to read the second book, to be quite honest. I so badly want the Katniss and Peeta romance to keep going. I fell in love with the book. I fell in love with the movie. I watched the movie after I read the book. And oh my god, it was so good. The way Peeta grabs her burrito when they were like, oh, let's commit suicide. And the way Peeta grabs... Okay, I need to stop talking about it, or else this will be the video that I talk about it in. But I can't. I can't contain myself. It was so good. But you guys are going to be getting that in the vlog, so I need to shut my mouth. Okay. But yes, can't say much about it now. But I'm super excited. Just know that. I'm also very scared. Okay. So that is it. I am going to try to read the rest of the Hunger Games series this month. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. But I'm going to try. So I'm not adding the rest of the books to my TBR specifically for that reason, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. Because we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then if we add the rest of the Hunger Games, 7, 8. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to read 8 books this month, but you know what? We're going to try, but I only put up to Catching Fire, which is the next book. Anything after that in the Hunger Games series will either be done or we'll have to wait, so I didn't put that on the TBR for this month. I'm going to try to read it though. Hopefully I make it. Still, that being said, that is the end of my December TBR. Hopefully I will make it through. Hopefully I will read all of it. But we will see what I read in my wrap-up video for December. So, I will see you guys in the next video though. I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye!